ever had that moment, Dave, when you see the girl you know you're going to marry?
My name's Beth.
When I was presented with the script, I didn't think there was an awful lot of future in Wasteland.
Because the film's taken 14 months to put together, it's been a constant battle to keep energised and keep enthused.
I'm a commercial film watcher myself, and so I'm not really into cult movies, I'm not into zombie movies. The one thing that stood out for me was the amount of passion in that room of filmmakers for this particular film. Not only were they passionate about the set, they were passionate about the delivery of the performances and the actual character development. They didn't want it to be your average zombie movie.
We threw around several different ideas, but one that we sort of landed on quite early on was somebody trying to survive in a world that had broken down and trying to find some form of normality.
I'm really proud of the development that the guys did to the script, the characters and everything else to make it different. It certainly made me stand up and pay attention.
The original idea was that we used the resources that we had, and it was going to be a very low budget, small, intimate movie where a lot of stuff happened off screen and we didn't see necessarily the wider world that Scott lived in. That's said, as soon as we started the writing process, those ideas went straight out of the window, and we wanted to see outside the windows. We wanted to know where the rest of the world was and what had happened to it.
As the filming progressed, I noticed the amount of passion, dedication and commitment that continued to grow throughout the crew and the cast for Wasteland. They arrived on set at 6 a.m. in the freezing cold temperatures just to make sure that they didn't interfere with one another's lifestyles and work commitments. That's a massive ask for a film crew and a film cast, particularly in this climate.
The challenges we've had during the course of this film have been ones that we didn't really envisage to start with. Things like finding locations that we thought were going to be relatively straightforward, but they actually haven't. I mean, we were very lucky to find a disused hotel in Derby that we could use, and actually we got quite a lot of mileage out of the hotel. For example, we used it as a dismantled restaurant, but then we actually put it back together and used it as a restaurant in another scene, which was a challenge to put these places back together. We've used several bedrooms there, and actually there's quite a few corridors and things like that we've managed to use. But it was things like staircases that are in disrepair. Where do you find those? And then this led us down the route of doing quite a lot of effect shots, where we've filmed our lead actor Sham on green screens and then comped in other things behind, just to increase the scale of the damage that that's happened during the course of the film.
Pulling together over 15 locations and over 100 people to manage on set, it's been an enormous ask, and so this was a major achievement and a major commitment for everybody involved. We're all incredibly proud of what we've managed to achieve in around a year's worth of production.
Well, basically, we've put everything that we've got into this film, and we think we've done a stunning job so far, but we just need a little bit more help with these special effects and the music, and to get everything ready so we can send it off to places, DVD duplication and things like that. So we just need a little bit extra help to get this film that we think is worth watching, and people who have been involved with it deserve for it to be out there so they can have some exposure as well. It's not just about one person in a film, it's about everybody who's worked on it.
We've worked really hard on Wasteland, and to see that hard work pay off on the campaign has been tremendous. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's contributed to the campaign so far, and please keep sharing through your social media and email. We've got some fantastic perks coming up.
We genuinely believe that there is an interest in the film, that we've already had people contacting us about the film, and again, that's such a tremendous positive response to all this work that we've done over the last 14 months.
Your contribution won't only go towards the special effects, but it'll also go towards the marketing of the film, which is incredibly important. Anybody who runs a business or has been involved in filmmaking knows that a film is worthless unless you get it out there.
So what's coming next? Okay, so over the next couple of weeks we're going to be releasing much more videos, much more interviews with key cast and crew members. We've got perks coming along, things like the movie tickets. We may have some other things that are quite exciting that I can't talk about just yet. But there's going to be plenty to be seen, plenty to be looked at, plenty of things to be bought. So you're not just giving your money away for nothing. We've got things that you can be a part of, and I think that's tremendously exciting now in this day and age when commercial marketing and merchandising are everything to do with a film. So we're really trying to get into that spirit and give away things like the posters, signed DVDs, and other special things that are coming along that you'll have plenty of photographs and videos of.
This is Scott Miller. Is there anybody out there?